Hey there, golfers and golfettes. Tom Saguto here, PGA member and founder of SagutoGolf, with your weekly e-tip. And I've got a noodle. Oh, it's a broken noodle. I've got a noodle. This noodle is going to be the theme of today's lesson. And yes, a couple of my students usually think that I make tips about my students. My students give me great tip ideas, let's put it that way. So this one came from a lesson today, and we're thinking about pasta. Pasta can make you a better golfer. This is a noodle. This is an al dente noodle. It's nicely cooked. It's perfect. It's floppy. And this is actually the amount of tension you should have in your golf swing, in your body, in your golf swing. If you are, let's just say that most golfers out there struggle with being too tense. You're a teepee, you're a wigwam, you can't decide, you're just too tense. Okay, so if that humor does not suit right now, I don't know what's going to click. But this noodle is the tension level I want you to have in the golf swing. A lighter muscle moves faster than a tight muscle. If you can keep your arms nice and light, you can swing them through as fast as you want, and you can also alleviate stress on the body. So it's like when you're throwing a ball or you're hitting something with a racket, you keep the tension light, you can move through the hitting area very fast. Well, that's what I'm going to encourage us to do. So if you're one of those people that grips the club really tight, your arms are really tense, I can see your veins, you got white knuckles in your hands, let's take it down a notch. Because if we have a tension-free swing, we're going to allow the club to do all the work for us. The club should do the work for us. Let gravity do the work. A guy in high school that I was a classmate with told me this. He said, let gravity do the work. Now I know why he said that. But we're going to tone down, take the tension out. When we swing the club, here's the club. The club head, when we take it back, feel like this. See if you can create this nice noodly sensation. See how my arms are kind of noodly? The hands are leading going back, the hands are leading going through. This noodly sensation is me reacting to the swing of the club like a pendulum. The club is going to get to the perfect backswing position without you trying so hard. Gravity's going to get it there, watch. Boom, gravity just put me in the perfect backswing position. Gravity's also going to take care of the downswing. Keep the tension light. That's just the club going where it wants to go. Gravity keeps the club behind me and not going over the top. Because if you keep the tension light, the club head will never want to go this way. It's always going to want to go down behind you. So what I'm saying is, let the club do the work for you. You have to do some steps to get this to happen. Step one, analyze your forearms. If they're too tense, if I knock on your arm and I hear a wood sound like this, your arm's too tense. So if I knock on your arm and I hear like a pudgy sound and there's nothing there, you can really move it. Your arm's nice and light. Tension level like 0 and 3 on the scale, really light, noodly. Get to where your arms are noodly, you're in a good spot. 2, hit balls with this tension level, but don't give up if you hit bad shots. The first thing I want you to do is get used to it. You've been swinging so tense, you've been so tight your whole life, swinging this club. I don't want that, I want you to be nice and light. So you gotta get used to this, because when you're light, you can still have the fast swinging muscle. Fast and smooth is what we're after. Consistent, fast, smooth. Gravity works all the time. I can keep this club in the same position every time by keeping the tension level light. And then, lastly, here's a great drill. Take an alignment stick or the back end of a club. Keep the tension light and noodly, and try and create as much of a whipping sound out in front of you as possible. That's natural, raw speed right there. And that's the same kind of speed you're going to have in the golf swing when you have your tension light. Here's my speed if I'm too tense. It's really light, I can't do anything. But if I keep it nice and light, I'm not doing any work. Wow, world of a difference. Alright golfers and golfettes, Tom Saguto here with a weekly e-tip on tension. I'm not done with tension. Next week I'm going to go on the range and show you how this works from a swing standpoint and how good your swing can be if you keep the tension really light. But this week, getting you ready for next week's video. So have an awesome time on the range, keep the tension light, and when you go out and play, keep it light. Do not get up to like white knuckle power, you know, we don't want to do that. We don't want white knuckles, we don't want to feel powerful, we don't want to be like, yo Adrian, I don't need you being really tense. It's not Rocky 4, it's going to be more like, I'm in a hot tub, weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing for next week. I'll show you how it works on the range with our golf swings. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see y'all soon.